This is the shit that made junior developers obsolete and mid-level developing jobs almost impossible to get.
If you're always answering yes when Claude asks you a question like this, you don't have to keep doing it this way. Instead, run Claude with dangerously skip permissions, and this lets Claude work uninterrupted until it's done. And it can seriously go for a while like
Dangerously skipping permissions. So first of all, the fact that you're relying on it to generate all of the code is one thing. Vibe code repair and cleanup specialists being, a newfangled big thing that high level developers and senior developers are doing as a contracting service notwithstanding. What about the fact, especially in a lot of coding and corporate environments, those permissions and stuff that you're supposed to follow are supposed to prevent, you know, hallucinated, unworking code or, uh, general compliance issues. But whatever, let's continue.
this. But if you don't like exiting Claude Code or closing your terminal window because you're afraid you're going to lose all of your chat history, just run Claude with resume and you can pick up exactly where you left off in any of your conversations.
I mean, that's a setting you can tick on, but that's not anything special. Whatever, continue.
But I'm going to come back to this conversation later because right now I want to run the security review, and Claude will search your entire codebase for any security vulnerabilities, weed out the legitimate ones like this, and then we can just get Claude to fix these issues.
So you're going to let the AI fix your security vulnerabilities? Really? All right. Take it from somebody who's worked in an environment like at a bank where a lot of compliance, a lot of risk, compliance that has to be done, a lot of government compliance that has to be done. By the way, just keeping your dependencies up to date, that generally will help you not have vulnerabilities. What the fuck do I know? I got a fucking decade of experience in software development. Whatever. So, a reminder that AI hallucinates, all the time. And it is, researchers have people who do research for a living and research certain topics said that general research usability on a Google Scholar level or for things like ChatGPT and other AI programs, 20%. Only 20% of the time do they get that shit right. So yeah, while code and coding and programming in general has very much been the first primary thing that people have tried to use AI for to get rid of workers and shit and automate all this nonsense, it's not great, and it's kind of the secret in the industry that nobody wants to talk about, specifically people with a microphone, is how kind of fucked a lot of code bases are because of things like this. I digress. Let's continue. Ugh.
And if we want Claude to think really hard before it does this, we can tell Claude how hard we want it to think. So we could have it think hard or harder or ultra think, which will give Claude more thinking budget and use more tokens for thinking.
So a reminder that the thinking, ultra hard think, whatever nonsense here is just them doing iteration multiple times. There's no think hard or think harder with this. They're just, in theory, generating doing what the prompt says multiple times. And then taking, in theory, the best result of that. The problem is, how the fuck do we know what the best result is? We can't compare it against any of the other ones. That all happens in the background. It's a black box. Shit goes in, shit comes out, but we don't know how it functions. How it functions internally. Oh god, dude. I hate AI so much.
And there's a VS Code extension to use Claude Code directly inside VS Code, or from Cursor, or Anti-Gravity, or any VS Code 4.
I don't even know if Bug-Eyed Trout Man in this video isn't just an AI generated thing. It probably fucking is, for one thing. The second thing I also want to note is, like, do you know how much effort it's taken me to limit Copilot, and Microsoft's constantly pushing of it? Like, I'm on Linux Mint right now, and I'm still getting recommendations for Copilot through VS Code and shit. I hate this crap. You think I'm gonna willingly install this AIDS on my computer? Please and thank you, but no. Ultimately, at the end of the day, like, we all have AI fatigue. We all want this to fucking go away. Like, I'm so upset that, like, the AI nonsense that people are doing, they weren't like private AIs like the way it, like, that are all like decentralized, like how I wanted it to be. But if you're a programmer, don't use this. Take this from somebody who did it for a living for years. I promise you that if you want to be a good programmer and you're in it right now, never, under any circumstances, while you are learning how to code, touch AI. You need to be able to read whatever that AI prompt that somebody prompted code that someone puts in front of you. You need to be able to read it and know, hey, this shit ain't gonna work. I can do that. I ain't been in the industry. I ain't been working full time as a fucking developer in years. Aside from a side gig here and there. And I can do that. Make sure your GitHub profile doesn't have a lick of this crap in it. That's super important. Welcome to the future.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to talk to me outside of this video, outside of live streams, or just join the community and be a part of it, you can do so at himedia.gg/discord. Discord links there. We'd love to have you. And given the financial situation of the economy right now, I know this is a tall ask, but if you have the scratch to spare, please consider donating and becoming a supporter at himedia.gg/tip. All of our perks are serviced through our Discord channel, including early access videos, exclusive videos, and more. Your generosity is a blessing, and $1 a month is a boon to my mental health. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate you, and have a great day.